Hello, everybody. I know it's been some time. I've heard a little bit around the bush, per se. Um, I saw some things, and this is more so an update since I've been gone for a while. I hope everybody is doing well. I've been just adjusting to things. If you guys have any questions, I will answer them. But as of lately, I've seen a bit about um Gia, like a bit of the Kira and Gia situation. I've heard about what I'm curious is how can somebody copy colors when colors is for everybody to use? Also, the main theme for people when it comes to drawing actually accurately is in a way tracing. Tracing is literally the starter point for animators. They trace, don't they? So if you really think about it, tracing has been a thing forever. And then nobody can own colors. That's just makes no sense. Accurately makes no sense. It's like, how on earth do you own, like, just how? Like, how do you just it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And like to be honest, these people just it's like why do you even bother feeding into this shit, man? To be honest, why do you guys keep feeding into this? How immature do you gotta be to be feeding into this? You know, it's literally a vicious circle, and y'all aren't even picking that up. What's disputed between Kira and Gia and whoever else, that's on them. They shouldn't be getting anybody involved. They shouldn't be. Okay, it's one thing, literally, harassing people is wrong. And honestly, to tell you this, Gia, unfortunately, you are not going to get an apology. And you should neither want that validation, to be honest with you. It's understandable that you're upset. That's understandable. However, think of it from this point of view, or this perspective. What look at what you've been doing in the past as well. It's been back and forth between you and Kira for how long now at this point? Like quite a few years? Why do you need the validation of an apology? You're a grown woman. You don't need nobody's, like, apology. Honest. I don't get why you're trying to get validation of an apology when there is no point of doing so. Anyway, but yeah, think of it. Think about it though. The fact that a grown woman wants validation from someone younger. What is that to accomplish? I understand that you may want an apology, Gia. That's understandable. However, do you really need an apology? Or are you just seeking validation? And why do you have to bring people into this? Kira, this is the same question I got for you. Why are you bringing these people into this? You know it literally gets you nowhere. Don't you know this hurts more people than it, like, helps? Like, we already have problems in society as is. So I don't get the point. I really don't. And as for the guest person, you can't own colors. And actually, this is a true statement. Literally, everyone starts out from tracing. Everybody. From poses to positions to it just goes on. It's like, why are you guys even bothering to fight about this or argue about this? You can't own colors. That's not possible. I say people own colors of my OC's color scheme? No. Why would I? It's colors is colors. Everybody's allowed to use colors. And God forbid somebody has, you know, a similar idea for color scheme or patterns or certain details. It's called inspiration. People get inspiration. And sometimes people are more alike than they think. So, honest. Honestly, anybody can just what how does that make any sense? Truthfully, how does that make any sense? Especially when animators, I mean, look at people who make comics. They go from a form of tracing. Tracing isn't actually a normal thing. As long as they give credit to the person that, they used it from, it should be all good. It's literally like people get inspiration from things, you know? Just like how people get inspiration from videos on YouTube. I can't be the only one thinking this. That this is ridiculous. And it should honestly stop. And it should honestly not involve other people. But it's a dispute between them two. Other people should not be getting involved because you know what happens then? It just spreads around to everybody else. And then you're not only stressing people out, because yeah, stress can kill a person, then you're having other people like look at these channels about drama. It's like, why? YouTube specifically, in retrospect, was specifically for entertainment purposes, not exposing videos like I see on a day-to-day basis with a lot of these people. I honestly want to hear everyone's opinion on this one. Mm. It's like the things I hear nowadays, it's like, why? What's the point? I just don't I don't understand. It's like, what do you expect to gain from this kind of like information when it's when there's always something else that is like it's always something else. It's always. It's like, when will this stop? Honest to God, when will this stop? Doesn't anybody get tired of the drama? Or get tired of the exposing videos? Oh, green. I honestly just don't get it. I really don't. Well, okay. So I found out recently that there's been some stuff going on about, Kira and Chia. I've heard about. I've watched some of the videos. And I also question a lot of things. Like, how can they just continue doing this? It's like, it's not getting them anywhere. And then Gia wanting validation of an apology from someone younger than them. It's like, you're a grown woman. Why do you need validation or an apology from someone younger than you? Do you just want to feel validated? Because that's what that sounds like. Validation. You see these other people are jealous of you. I'm referring to Gia the, was known as Gia the Dark Angel. At one point. And it's literally been back and forth between her and Kira. It's like, why are you two even bothering with this? It's super. Yes. And then this guest person, I don't even know who this guest person is. And literally, what other video is talking about a color palette? Dude, okay, honest to God, dude, there, you cannot own colors. Everyone has access to colors. That makes the most illogical of sense. It's like, are you even using your brain? Yes. And it is someone who is an adult and can literally see how childish one this is. Two, getting other people involved when they shouldn't be involved. And then posting this on the social media, not expecting the flack from it. It's like, what do you expect? And then dragging other people into your guys' situations? Come on. How immature do you gotta be to have somebody else? The things that literally don't make sense. It's just beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. Okay, I'm gonna screen share this and tell me how stupid this sounds.
Seems like this person doesn't even know when to quit today. Well, by the way, guys, if you're wondering who I am, I'm Guest. I'm a person who exposed Gia the Dark Angel, and I'm here to do it again. So, I'm on IBX Paint, right? The app that I use to draw on. Now, I want y'all to know something. I did expose Gia for copying Kira's artwork. Well, guess what? I just found out that she copied her color palette. How do I know? Let me show you proof. Here's Kira's OC because I asked her with permission if I could put this in this video. And here's Gia's OC right there. Now, for the main event. So, all of you are wondering, how do I know if she copied her color palettes? Well, as you all can see, Kira has
First off, you can't own a color palette. Yes, and you literally can't own a color palette. That's what doesn't make any sense. And it's really dumb. Yes. Just like the species like hedge cats, hedgehogs, freaking Catmobians. The list goes on. It's like sometimes people will have the same or similar scheme to them. Like a theme. Yes, theme. That's what I was looking for. A theme to them. I think it's dumb.
different types of color designs for her OC. Her rose accessory for her hair is possibly black right now, but her shirt is pink, but she also owns other colors to her OC that her OC wears. Gia doesn't. Even she had the audacity to copy Kira's necklace, which is the circle thing.
Can I literally just say the okay, think of it this way. Not only that, the fact of literally there are so many Sonic OC artists that I'm familiar with that I see do this kind of stuff. It's like they're just having similar themes, they're having similar ideas. It's literally like you know how people give such a bad name to tracing, right? Well, a newsflash, everyone started from tracing. So the way that they make such a big deal about tracing, it's like, are you are you even acknowledging the fact that that's where most people come from? Is a form of tracing at the very beginning? Yes, creative differences and inspirations. Yes. But then you have these people, these other kinds of people, and it's like, dude, do you know how dumb that sounds?
And she also stolen her wing color as well, which is purple. But the other things look fine, but except for the wings, which is possibly let me show y'all an example. These she's stolen these color palettes from her, which is purple, and right here, she's stolen the heart shape off of her OC as well, which is the chest. And she's stolen her hands that she draws. And wait, that's not it. There was another thing that she's stolen. She's
Exactly.
stolen
Do.
how she makes the waist. Dun da da.
Okay,
So
that's
that
literally
proves
it's literally like saying, because my OC's color palette So
that Gia has stolen Kira.
we're gonna take this example, right? I am going to share another thing. I'm just going to give an example because of my OC. My OC has like different colors that are like purples to pinks to blues. And by the way, I'm just going to use these as examples. You can't own a color palette. Look, honestly, look at this. Think about it. There's purplish colors and there's pink and blues. Some people have similar ideas. Yes, exactly. I mean, another good example is, let me just add this back. We see the commonalities of the purple and the pinks. They're called similarities. And yes, they can have multiple. Sometimes certain colors just pop to people in contrast. People tend to sometimes like the same colors. It's not a big deal. So it's like when you say you you have you can own like a color palette. How? Honest to God, how?
Kira's art style. Because how do I know that Kira draw? Looks like we got another person to expect.
Ready?
Wrong thing. Let's go to this. On to part 2.
Any other styles that she's stolen from Kira exactly? Me show more. In this color palette of her OC, again, she did steal more stuff from Kira, which is the tail, the color palette, which is black and purple.
I mean, literally, there is like so many examples of people with using purples to blacks to whites to blues. It's like, does anybody get the point I'm trying to make right now? Is it how stupid this is? Most people, from when they come from inspiration, a lot of people end up tracing. And tracing is not a bad thing. It is literally the base foundation of anything formed of art. So when people literally shame other people for like tracing, tracing existed a long time ago. And even the best artists do a form of that. And then add their own touch to it. And sometimes certain positions are harder to draw. So then they find references or inspirations to go from. So, really, it's dumb. It really is.
Couple, and she also copied Kira's arms. How do I know? Because they're drawn like this, and she also copied Kira's legs, which is like this, and possibly like that. I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to explain everything bestly as possible so everybody can see this because this is actual proof that she's stolen from Kira, but I don't even know how Kira even draws her arms, but I think she draws her arms like this, I guess. I don't know. Yep, she did copy.
What's interesting about this is the fact that most people, when it comes to this kind of stuff, the fact that, yes, it really shouldn't, because most people have proportioned them out similarly. No, and it's not taking sides either. It's literally the fact of that these two are very. One is wanting an apology when they're an adult, and they don't need an apology, and they shouldn't have to have an apology from someone younger than them. Secondly, this has been going on for years, where it's been a spat between the two of them. Yeah, and literally, people use different kind of like use similar styles or aesthetics. Some people are quite similar in that way. Some people are more detailed. Some are more abstract with their art. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So it's like when they're complaining about this kind of stuff, it's like, why?
A lot of stuff from Kira, which is her color palette, the tail, the legs, the hand.
Heck, maybe she got maybe in a way Gia got inspiration from Kira, or vice versa. It really doesn't matter. Some people look up to people, you know? And it's not always a jealousy thing. Because I noticed a common theme of that. People say they're jealous of who, even though, like, for instance, an example, a very much long time ago, I was referred to as jealous to another person, when in fact, I was inspired by said person. And the more that I picked up from the Sonic community, as clarification wise, a lot of the Sonic community are quite similar with the style, with the aesthetic, with the color themes. Because a lot of that part of the group of the people in the Sonic community are similar. And that's not a bad thing. It's really not.
Hands, the ears, etc. Like, I'm just marking out all the details that I see here. And she can try to report my video all she wants, but by the end of the day, I'm telling the truth about her, rather if she doesn't want to hear it or not. And by the way, everyone in the Sonic community, go support Kira because she has been through a whole lot of shit too. She also talked about her experience about Gia, which I will link in the description. And Gia, if you're watching this, if you even try to report her video, don't even try to do it. Because why? She's only talking about you because she has a right to. And if you don't like it, oh well, suck a dick. No one does not care about ya. And besides, everybody already knows what you already done.
Okay, all I have to say about this is, how is that mature? How is insulting people mature? Does that really make you better than that person? By getting down to their level? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel better?
Not only you traced and possibly attacked minors and did this and this and this, you also harassed innocent people. And you think this is okay for you to do and you can just get away with it? Nah, I don't think that's okay at all. And not only she copied these things right here, but here's another thing that's probably going to make y'all very shocked. She copied the eyes. Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say. She copied Kira's eyes.
First off, most people, when it comes to the should I say the eyes, most styles of the Sonic eyes are the same. Especially when it's traditional. When it's traditional drawing. Which I know for a fact Gia does traditional drawing. And then she transfers it to digital.
And how she draws the muzzle. Yeah. Any other styles that she's stolen from Kira exactly? Me show more. In this color palette of her OC, again, she did steal more stuff from Kira.
I mean, honest to God. For instance, here.
Any other styles that she's stolen from Kira exactly? Let me show more. In this color palette of her OC, again, she did steal more stuff from Kira, which is the tail, the color palette, which is black.
Just what I don't understand is why these people gotta be so up the so like
Now, this part is going to be very funny. So, let's get it started. So, Gia wants to say, "Oh, she did not trace over artwork. She did not do this. She did not do that." Even though she wants to call out art tracers, but guess what? I can also call her out for tracing too, because she can call out minors for art tracing all she wants, but in reality, people also caught her tracing too, which I will also provide in these video. Allow me to
but
show you.
also
Give me one moment. Okay, so here's Gia's ugly art.
but also most people literally start from tracing. And people end up tracing positions that they get inspiration from. This literally goes out to every artist out there. If they find a certain position or a certain reference that they like, it's going to be similar positioning. I honestly felt like I really needed to say this, to be honest.
Artwork right here. And she wants to say, "Oh, this is hers and everything." Nah, 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 nah. Everybody knows that this is freaking traced because I can prove it. You see this artwork right here? This artwork belongs to a Sonic artist who actually drawed the original artwork. But I'm putting all the pieces together, and, well, if you take Gia's artwork and this artwork and put it together, guess what you get? And I know Gia's not going to like this because she cannot provide proof that it's not actually Trace, because she cannot actually show a speed paint because she only, how do I say this? Well, she only shows like a temp line of screenshots to provide her sketch art and stuff. But in reality, you still have to show a speed paint to prove that you didn't actually trace. But Gia does not want to do that because you know why? She's scared that everybody's going to find out. And guess what? I already found out the truth. And it's this. And y'all are not going to like it. So be prepared. Three, two, one. Boom. You see that? She did actually trace. Because I combined two of the screenshots together, and I'll show you guys how I did it. Basically, if you guys want to find out the truth for yourself that Gia traced, allow me to show.
Here's the thing with this, though. Yes. Also, with that, this is a perfect example of this. Honest to God. People get inspiration. Yes, it is. It is very much mind-boggling. Very much. Yeah, it is. I, yeah. Especially when people are like literally getting inspiration from other people's like artwork. It's like if you don't want your stuff being like, shown like that, it's then why post it on social media when there's going to be one or two people, for example, that will just find inspiration from it or the way the characters are positioned. I've seen so much art where the positions are quite the same, and sometimes the styles even, are connected with it being very similar. The colors variation similar, just in a different way. It's like, what proof do you got on anybody at this point?
Oh yeah. You just take an original picture and you just do this to it. Watch my instructions. You do this, and you basically lined it over the other artwork that was traced, and this is what you get. Now let me just do the same thing to Gia's, and look, you see this? If I line these both together, it will actually show everybody. Now, this part is going to be very funny. So, let's get it started. So, Gia wants to say, oh,
But also, okay, this is something I noticed. Most Hedgehog OCs have a baseline similarity with the quotes. Yes, exactly. But then it's like, seriously.
because how do I know that Kira draws like this? Well, I would show a speed paint, but I have to ask her with permission if I can put it into this video. So, yeah, I might ask her for that. And, before I get to that, I'm showing y'all more details that she's stolen. Possibly the arm shape too, right here. I'm just marking out all the details that she's stolen, and including the ears. Yeah, she's stolen the ear shape too. Like right here and here. That's how Kira draws her ears, by the way. But she didn't copy Kira's like hair on her OC. That's good, cause her hair looks like this, and Gia. Cause how do I know that Kira draws like this? Well, I would show a speed paint, but I have to ask her with permission.
But yeah, it's like,
Cause how do I know that Kira draws like this? Well, I would show a speed paint, but I have to ask her with permission if I can put it into this video. So, yeah, I might ask her for that. And, before I get to that, I'm showing y'all more details that she's stolen. Possibly the arm shape too, right here. I'm just marking out all the details that she's stolen, and including the ears. Yeah, she's stolen the ear shape too.
first off, you can't even steal an ear shape. When it comes to the hedgehog's ears are practically all similar. I mean, you can even look at. Okay. Look at the tip of. Let's zoom in on this here. The ear shapes for the most part, are same or similar. Like, think about it. Yes, exactly. For instance, mine are more pointed because my OC's a hedge cat. She's a hedgehog and a cat. So her ears are more pointed. And I mean, look at dogs, cats, horses. It, the list goes on. Hedgehogs. A perfect example. It's just another example of this. And another example of this, literally, let me pull up something. For instance, I'm a Shademi, like a Shademi fan, for instance. I'm taking an example from one of my favorite artists, Inked Whimsy. I'm a huge Shademi fan. But again, you can see the ears. Triangle-based shape. Most Sonic artists, or Mobian artists within the Sonic community, have relatively the same shape and style of the ears. So honestly, I'm literally debunking this.
Like right here and here. That's how Kira draws her ears, by the way. But she didn't copy Kira's like hair on her OC. That's good. Because her hair looks like this and Gia, because how do I know that Kira draws like this? Well, I would show a speed paint, but I have to ask her any other styles that she's stolen from Kira exactly. Me show more. In this color palette of her OC again, she did steal more stuff.
Honestly, If you were to ask me, I'll look at the stuff. Okay, look at all the ears. They're relatively the same faces for hedgehogs with the quills. Look. Do you see what I mean? Hello, brother.
Okay, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Uh,
I literally debunked all of those videos.
and I'm not sure if you've noticed, but if you read the title closely, you can tell that the last one is just a mix of the previous three, which is kind of pointless.
Yes, it is. And again, I'm not taking sides either. I'm just pointing out the what's really dumb.
The nonsensicality of what the man's been saying. Also, I know I said this already in the chat, but I'm gonna say it anyway for anyone watching this. If you're trying to quote unquote call somebody out for their bullshit, don't use an AI voice. No one will have any reason to take you seriously. They're gonna 100% believe that you're just fabricating shit just to gain attention or fame or something, or just for the cruelty of ruining someone's life. Because I've seen it before and it can happen again. So if you were to call out someone for something for some wrongdoing that they've done, even if it's for a good reason, don't use AI. Just use your real voice. God damn it.
Yes.
Hi, Hi, James.
And people can give their honest opinion in the comments, to be honest. It doesn't bother me amongst anything. I just really just need to point this out because it's really dumb. When you break it down, it's really dumb.
Hell, my own 15-year-old, my own 14-year-old brother isn't stupid enough to fall for this shit, and I can't even stand him 99% of the time. That's how bad
Can I
this is.
honestly just say, I mean, okay, we're gonna check out some of Gia's posts and Curious's post.
Oh, sweet heavens, here. So, alright, time to dive in.
Yes, dive it. Let's go.
I'm trying my hardest to refrain from having having my Luigi voice kicked in because nowadays I will switch to that voice when I get peeved.
I mean, look at these people. What does exposing do? Honest to
It
God.
do- it literally does nothing. You accomplish nothing, and let's be honest. You think by exposing someone that you're gonna observe justice? No. If anything, it makes you worse than the person you're accusing. And on top of that, do you really think your set revenge will never, I mean, never bring satisfaction you seek? Like what you're gonna get, like a few moments of dopamine, and then what you're left with? Nothing. No purpose. Nothing. Well, yes, people need to atone for their sins, but making a whole exposing video out of it, it's just not the way to go at all. It's a waste of time, if anything else.
Dear God, look at this.
Oh,
You're
the whole pig.
literally just. Okay. Gia the Dark Angel, you are not only keep on filling the fire, you are making yourself look like the biggest asshole out there. It's like you're trying to get people to attack you.
And I should know because I myself have made a mistake similar to this, and what did that lead to? Me getting doxxed and almost murdered. So yeah.
You are literally antagonizing the guest person. So of course it's just gonna continue.
I mean, how
look at
hard
this.
is it? I mean, Jesus
Green.
Christ, people. Yeah, I'm reading this alright. My question is, how hard is it for people to just block, cut ties, never speak to them again, move on? Like, is it really that difficult?
I know. And Gia's how old? And I'm gonna read this personally because I'm gonna take it from another perspective, as if someone looking in. Your jealousy-driven harassment demands a deep apology. I am disappointed you forced me to attack an innocent, framed individual, especially now that you are caught lying and hiding behind a voice changer and making those quest accounts. I and the others, let me deserve an apology now for this nonsense you caused me and the others. First off, Gia, how about the fact you shouldn't have jumped the gun? Secondly, you are literally just feeding into this. You absolutely are. You say you're better than these people?
Hold up, I gotta as I'm rereading this right now while you're talking, I can just tell that just for saying this is a form of hypocrisy. Because look at this shit. Your jealousy-driven harassment demands a deep apology. First off, if you wanted to truly
What?
be the better person, just block, cut them off, never speak to them again, and move on, never mentioning them again. It's not that hard. Number two,
Not to
I'm
mention,
I'm
not to mention, can I just say, this is
hmm?
repetition, Gia. This is repetition.
Redundancy.
This is repetition. You are
Yep.
literally playing into the epiphany of its insanity.
Let's see. As I'm now reading this next line,
And
I'm
secondly, even if the guest person is Kira, not a guarantee of saying if that is true or not, because we don't know.
Look, I have no clue who that guest
But
guy is because I'm just finding out now. For all I know, it could be some dumb kid using an AI voice because I cannot take him seriously.
still, the fact that you, an adult, a grown woman, might I add, asking for someone younger to apologize. Why do you need that validation for?
Especially for something as small as this. Like if it, like
This
honest,
this just shows how immature you are.
yeah. And how old is she at this point? Like 30 now?
She's not 30.
I don't know because okay. Please correct me if I'm wrong though, because about 2 to 3 years ago, when I once spoke to Coffee Shadow, he said she was 26, but I have no clue.
I guarantee you she's not 30. She's at least a couple years older than me and Luna.
Oh, because Coffee told me a few years ago that she was 46, but then again, I have no clue, and I don't know if what he said was a guess or not. I have no clue.
Look at this. You're purposely antagonizing the guest person by pinging them. by addressing them when it's not gonna go anywhere.
Instigating at its finest, or should I say at its worst? Because this is pathetic.
It is. Look. Try picking up a pencil.
The whole trying to pick up a pencil thing, I get what people's initial intention was with the tag, but now it's just turned into a point to just mock people or antagonize people or whatever it may be, belittle them, etc. You get the idea.
Literally 10 hours ago. Then we have this 5 hours ago.
What the?
Repetition, honey.
I didn't even notice the time frame. Jesus Christ, woman.
14 hours ago. Another 14 hours ago. I'm gonna read this out loud, though. Kira, we know it's you. You are using voice changer, and stop lying about your art being stolen because I have full proof of my artwork, plus you were told to stay. What is this English? There's no English from this.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try my hardest to actually
And I'm gonna fill in the blanks. Plus, you were told to stay away from me. That's what I think that was supposed to say. Why are you and the others so obsessed with me? Stop being a complete creep and grow up. Stop lying about your art stolen too. You are a complete liar, which is sad. What is really sad, Gia, and to be quite frank, is this is just recycled.
Your stupidity is more ridiculous than the crown of the Japanese trade.
It's not even just recycled. You're literally purposely antagonizing people by reciprocating to these messages.
And what's funny is that a lot of people in her position would.
You should really feel upset with yourself, to be honest with you.
Oh wait, I gotta.
Flippin' woman.
I gotta add.
Taking in the antagonization.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I gotta add to this because I know damn. Wait, go back to the what you just read real quick. So I know damn well that people in her position by like somehow quote unquote have a change of heart quote unquote and talk about like, oh, I was not in my right mind space, but like, no, it's not an excuse. It's all a choice. That's like someone's doing the same thing for literally committing murder or terrorism. It's not a feat of insanity. It's a fucking choice.
Worse. You know what's worse?
What?
Younger. I am like a couple of years easy, like good, like solidly younger than Gia, and I'm more mature than her.
I mean, heck, I have the mind and heart of a 13-year-old, even though I'm 21 IRL, and I'm still no mature than this.
I'm literally pointing out the fact of the immaturity. This isn't even an exposing video, might I add. Literally, my reaction to this immature behavior.
Alright, before we move on to the next post, I'm gonna try and see if I can somehow fix the grammar in this post real quick. just to get that out of my system. Okay, Kira, comma, we know it's you, comma, you're using voice change, comma or period, or semicolon. You're using voice changer, should be, you're using a voice changer, and stop lying about your art being stolen because I have full proof of my artwork. Either comma, no, that's a period or semicolon. Plus, you were told to stay away from me. Period. Why are you and others so obsessed with me? Period. Stop being a complete creep and grow up. Period. Stop lying about your art. Okay, being stolen. Yeah, they're missing the word being stolen too. Period or semicolon. You are a complete liar. Liar is spelled wrong. Period or exclamation mark. One or the other. Which is sad. Period. Jesus Christ. And there's a lot of punctuation missing too, but I'm not gonna knock on that right now.
Let's also break this down here. let's break this down. Because you have full proof of your artwork, that should be good enough for you. You should not have to ask for others' validation. The only validation you need is your own validation, not from anybody else. That just shows how immature you truly are.
Plus, how can you learn to love others if you can't love yourself first?
Exactly. And yes, I'll admit she does. She makes beautiful artwork. She does.
It's just the way people go about it is just disappointing at
I mean,
best.
look at this. This is okay. This is from 2 days ago. This is the last time I'm addressing this. You agreed to leave me and my friend alone and chose not to respect that. That ends now. Do not post about me, contact me, or involve yourself in my life again. Mentioning my name further with nonstop stalking behavior will be taken as harassment and invading privacy. Tell your associates to stop to me, talking to you about me. And Team Angels, please. I'm done engaging. Thanks. If you say you're done engaging,
Yeah.
what is this shit? You are completely engaging. You are not putting your firm boundaries. You are not applying your boundaries. So how are you expected to be taken seriously when you're doing this shit? Honest to God, it's repetition. This is adorable, though. I gotta say, this is adorable.
My youngest brother, who's like 11 years old, has seen some similar behavior, and he deadass was thinking about calling the cops for this type of behavior. Obviously, I stopped him because we don't do that.
I
That's
just gotta
unnecessary.
say, these are very. I just gotta say, these are very adorable. I love seeing the artwork that Gia gets. It's beautiful, beautiful, incredible. But again, look at the ear shapes. Same.
Yeah, a lot of people, especially those who do art in general, have to also understand
I
that
mean, that's terrible.
that
I
a lot
love
of
this style.
that a
This aesthetic and style is gorgeous.
hold on. There's one thing I gotta say, which I know might be some huge eye opener, but this I just gotta get this across. Most people, in
Beautiful.
terms of art, most people in terms of art don't realize that the only reason they have a large fan base in the first place is because people don't care about them as people. That's for the artists themselves to figure out. They only gain a huge fan base because of their content, not for who they are as people. That's for the artists themselves to figure out.
I mean, look at everybody's the ears. I mean, the ears. It's beautiful. Like this. I know she literally sketches this and then she goes and transfers to digital. So I don't say Gia is Tracy. Because she accurately shows this stuff. But the instigating's gotta stop. Because this is not helping you, Gia. You are literally instigating. You are just asking people to keep attacking you. Which is honestly frustrating. And honest to God, positioning is all usually quite similar, quite literally. I love seeing her art posts and stuff. I really do. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But when you are literally you don't want people to attack you, but then you're giving everybody a reason to attack you. Honest. Giving every reason for someone to attack you. Now I'm gonna go to Kira's post.
I'll say this right now to anyone watching. Sure, you may experience some type of pain or traumatic experience in your life. Don't never ever in your life think that there's a point where you just can't handle it anymore. You'll always find a way to rise back up and become a better person from learning that from that experience. Why is that? Because there will always be someone out there who's experiencing something far worse than you, whether it's at a given moment, something that's ongoing, or it already happened. Nope, you'll probably never even know.
There's even
I,
exposing videos on Kira. And I think it's about time someone's fucking step up and say that this is ridiculous. But yeah, I just don't understand. The exposing is just dumb. Like literally, most of her, literally Kira's most of Kira's stuff, she doesn't even really like talk about Gia from what I've been seeing.
Oh,
And then there's even Kitty stories that is like, it's Kira the Hedgehog case. Like, come on. And whoever this Snowy Blossom person.
huh? A whole ass playlist for what?
Let's go. Hello everyone, it's me, Gia the Dark Angel. I'm just showing what Kira's been doing. Especially she's been caught for stealing art still, copying my art and my other friend's art, and stealing people's
Granted, this is
other art that are originally theirs. So she's been tracing, and also I found a screenshot of her dating a 24-year-old when she was
like,
16.
honest
And
to
she's
God,
been listening.
how does this fit? This is so just
This is petty.
yes.
Ain't no way you're actually going out of your way to dedicate time and effort to dedicating a whole ass playlist to quote unquote call somebody out. Like, there's literally no point.
So is this like the most like this was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, convenient. Anyway.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Um, hey, Charles. I'm sorry to say this, but we got a problem. A very, very problem.
What I want to understand is why y'all are invested in exposing people. It's really stupid.
Also, I know I'm being nitpicky. I know I'm being nitpicky, but I don't care. Why is she talking like as if it's gonna be the end of the world?
I don't know what to say, guys, but some somebody, someone is posing me. Someone is posing me and Charles. I don't know. Guys, if you guys want to see this, but don't believe me, then let me show you.
I swear
Look.
to God.
You see what? No, guys, hold on. I'm not doing that anymore, Kara. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? Please. Oh. Why would you stay away from us? You-
What I want to know is what does this accomplish? Exposing each other. It just what does this accomplish?
If anything, all this will do is ruin other people's lives, and you believe it or not, you're only gonna feel you're gonna look back on these moments and completely hate yourself for actually going out of your way to do this in the first place.
Exactly. It's like
Hi everyone, Radiac here. Today we need to share about Kara. Kara, she's beautiful, right?
Okay, pause it
Is the new
right now.
favorite about
Holy hell. I'm sorry, but if you sound like this, no one's gonna take you seriously. I mean that's probably just how they talk, but seriously, don't. No one's gonna take you seriously. Am I sounding like an asshole for saying this? Most likely, but at this point I just gotta get it out of the way because this is just pathetic.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh boy, here we go. Hold on, let me go
This
full
is
screen
all
on
this is
my
telling me. All this is telling me is hidden motive to antagonize. That's what that is.
This is clearly attention seeking from what I'm seeing. To top it all off, again, what do you gain from
Antagonization.
this?
Besides Kira betrayed for us. If Kira betrayed you, and I'm not surprised that anybody gets betrayed because there's a lot of people out there. But to make a list just because they betrayed you,
And from how this person sounds
cool.
and from what I'm reading
And
this
I can
description, I could tell
say
this is not a
from my
teenager. This is a little kid. This is a little kid. I could just tell.
I can say from my own experiences that I've literally been betrayed by people, and even though they betrayed me, I just took that as a lesson and didn't instigate because you want drama to stop. How do you expect drama to stop if you keep instigating? There's no common
The,
sense here.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Don't say
And it,
that. And then this was 2 months ago.
what the fuck, dude?
It doesn't make you any better than them.
Okay, what is
Oh,
the point
great.
of
Now
all
it's going to
that?
say my real life name in the private chat. Go on ahead. It was my real life name, but I already debunked the allegations about me too, so yeah. Why am I supporting people that you don't like? Well, if you don't like it, get out of my.
Who are you?
As a matter of fact, I'm source, whatever your name is. Goodbye. And get
This
out
is
of my private
annoying.
Anybody else who wants to say something out of line, I will ban you from my account.
This is
I'm not in
annoying.
the mood for no bullshit.
Can I honestly just say, y'all are worse than her then? Just going to say it.
Wait, as in me
Not,
or the person in the video?
y'all are literally not better than each other. And that's funny. It's really funny. Y'all are not better than anybody than each other. And you guys are all fucking toxic as far as I'm concerned. For giving into this behavior. Because you're literally just adding more heat to the problem.
And neither is my friend. So shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
And people just toss the pedophile word around like it's nothing. When that
Yeah,
literally hurts people's reputation.
And that's not all. There's one thing that I have to say about that word, which I know most people don't know about, but I have to say it anyway. If you're gonna call someone out for being, that, say the actual word pedophile. Do not use the word pedo by itself, because translated, pedo means child. So if you're calling someone a pedo, you're calling them a child. So please, use the word correctly, damn it.
Oh yeah. I think you have mine, Kai, but you said I have to unblock.
I just gotta pull this back for like a second, to be honest with you. This.
Oh yeah. I think you have mine, Kai, but you said I have to unblock you. But I'm not on my account right now. But when I get back on it, I promise you, I'll proof or no evidence about somebody being so and so, then shut your mouth. Because a lot of people said shit about me being a PDF file, but there's no proof, no evidence, no nothing. All they have is only exposing videos about me. But I already debunked those. Oh, great. Another person exposed my real life name, but they didn't say it right. And I know exactly who this is. It might be Maya Glaze who's spying on me. Maya, if you're on me,
This just gives me a headache.
the fuck away from me. And by the way, you spelled my name wrong again. Yes, I may be 20, but my birthday date is not 27/2005, Virginia. Nice try, bitch. Nice try.
And honest to God, Kira, you literally giving into this shit, man. This was for 2025.
Hi everyone, Radia
Good
here.
gracious of God.
Today we need to see.
I mean, seriously.
Get the fuck away from me. And by the way, you spelled my name wrong again. Yes, I may be 20, but my birthday date is not 27/2005, Virginia. Nice try, bitch. Nice try.
Honest to God, this is ridiculous.
I've been hearing this for the past God knows how long, and this is just ridiculous.
It is. You're no better than the people you're trying to expose.
If anything, I'd say that the person doing the exposing is arguably worse, because they're
Yeah.
doubling down on it. And I know people are gonna hate on me specifically for this, but I'm gonna say this right now, and y'all can get mad at me all you want, but I'm gonna say that if you're exposing someone, you're worse than Hitler. I said it.
Let's not get my channel demonetized.
Point is, you're not. Point is, if you're exposing someone, you're no better than the person you're calling out in the first place. Instead of
Absolutely.
trying
Let's
to,
just.
instead of just trying to take someone down for whatever the reason may be, how about focus on being a better person?
How about instead of focusing on everybody else, focus on yourself? Good God.
And clinging on to whatever beef you have with a person will not get you anywhere.
Exactly. Listen, I'm not one to take sides or anything. This is me going through everything. Because I'm literally taking these other perspectives and, like, taking them into my perspective, and it's like, why are you even doing this? What's the point of this?
There's nothing to gain from it at all.
Is it gonna solve anything? No. Then why bother? Is there gonna be immediately be dealt with? No. Then why post this shit?
Some things are better handled behind closed doors. DMs exist for a reason, people.
Exactly. It's absolutely infuriating and frustrating.
Insulting, even.
Yes. And then leaking people's DMs and shit? Come on. If anything, you're
Like,
going against their privacy as well. You're not any better than them.
yeah. Which, depending on where you're from, that is actually illegal and can land you time in prison.
Exactly.
I mean, I could give an example because some guy who he leaked the DMs of a conversation he had with my ex friend. It led to a defamation lawsuit and 3 years in prison. That man has not been the same since.
Sad. It really is. Why waste your time on social media to do all this kind of stuff instead of, focusing on yourself and getting yourself taken care of instead of focusing on pointless drama?
By not getting involved in whatever drama it may be, you're actually making a better business decision for your life. Life will be way better for you and for the other person if you just never if you never persisted in the drama. Simply just distance yourself and not go any further.
Anywho, I do not want to make this much longer because I think I've clearly proven my point. And supported it by the evidence. These videos. These posts.
The unnecessary
Y'all really need
drama
to
that could have been
start.
completely avoided if there was no further engagement.
Y'all literally have to think of. I think y'all need to take a minute to think back and think about your life choices and your decisions going along with the narrative with these situations.
Like, this is what I tell people I know nowadays. If you see something going down, but you're not involved, but you know you're not involved in it in the slightest, don't try to do nothing about it.
Yes. So
Believe me, it's not worth the hassle getting involved.
it's really not. It's really not.
People who engage are typically known as the drama fiend, who act like they don't, but they clearly love drama and gossip to no end.
Don't mind me, I'm just putting on music in the background. One of the songs I made, by the
That's
way.
fine.
So it can't be copywritten. It could be copyright infringement. Anyway.
I mean, I have no clue what song this is, so I can't say anything.
I made this. Very fitting for the theme, anyway. I mean, it's a very good song.
I really have nothing to say, to be honest.
Do you like it though? I kind of figured.
Then again, won't be the first time.
By the way, I made this with my favorite app that I like to use. Have you heard of Suno?
I mean, I got nothing to say, to be honest.
I'm just asking, have you heard of Suno?
Heard of what?
Suno.
Suno.ai? Sounds familiar.
Yes. However, you can make your own song. With your own lyrics. And add certain beats and whatnot.
I mean, I've never used it before, so I can't say anything about it.
I do, but I make the lyrics myself. And the beat myself.
Alright.
And it took me a couple of weeks to come up with this one song.
Is it completely free, or is it a paid subscription?
Well, you have a certain limitation, so you can choose from a couple of things, but to a certain degree, there is it is free, but you also to get specific things for it. It does cost money, like everything else, honestly.
Alright then.
I just want to make sure it's not too loud. I'm not trying to hurt people's eardrums now.
Yeah, it's fine for me. Then again, my hearing's not that great, so I can't say much.
Well, I don't want people's ears hurting and whatnot.
I mean, I can hear you just fine.
Alrighty. I figured we'd take a little brief break from that and listen to some music. And if anybody has any questions they may ask, I will answer honestly.
Somewhere around 20 minutes from now, I might have to leave because I have work soon.
Understandable. I will most likely end at when I get to the 2-hour mark. Just so you know.
Deeper and deeper I fall below. Deeper and deeper ashes fall like snow. From the ashes of my pain, so past betrayal, abandonment. I am the fire, I let consume me. I embrace the fire, I embrace the pain I've lost, and my past changed me. I have so much darkness, but I won't.
I love the song. I worked really hard on it.
Like the phoenix, I will like the phoenix, I will
I even made a song for my mother if you want to hear it.
She carries the weight of the world in her hands. Built us a home from shifting sands. Through every storm, she never breaks. A fortress of love no one can shake. Unbreakable heart, shining so bright, guiding us through the darkest night. Her love's a flame that never dies. A mother's strength is also rise. Unbreakable heart, shining so bright.
But yeah, I'm gonna end at like 2 hours. We only have like 6 to 7 minutes.
Mm.
And it's like 6 minutes to 7 minutes. I'll be ending it.
Okay.
Echoes and walls, whispers cut deep. Childhood scars, don't let her sleep. Words like daggers, her spirit they bruised. Healing's a puzzle, each piece she's used. Fragile heart, but the rhythm still pounds. Building a fortress from crumbled grounds. Melody of pain, now a song she owns. From ashes she rises, a queen on her throne. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Verbal tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Sent chords hum, a heartbeat in time. Healing in progress, she's learning to climb. Each note a step, every word a release. Past won't define her, she's chasing peace. Fragile heart, but the rhythm still pounds. Building a fortress from crumbled grounds. Melody of pain, now a song she owns. From ashes she rises, a queen on her throne. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Mellow tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Verbal tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Roaches combines her, no weight on her wings. Freedom and healing, her soul now sings. Its heartstrings echo the battles she's won. Falcons retreating, eclipsed by the sun. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Mellow tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Echoes and walls, whispers cut deep. Childhood scars, don't let her sleep. Words like daggers, her spirit they bruised. Healing's a puzzle, each piece she's used. Fragile heart, but the rhythm still pounds. Building a fortress from crumbled grounds. Melody of pain, now a song she owns. From ashes she rises, a queen on her throne. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Verbal tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Sent chords hum, a heartbeat in
Hello.
time. Healing
Hello, Sissy.
in progress, she's learning to climb. Each note a step, every word a release. Past won't define her, she's chasing peace. Fragile heart, but the rhythm still pounds. Building a fortress from crumbled grounds. Melody of pain, now a song she owns. From ashes she rises, a queen on her throne. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Mellow tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. Broken glass memories, jagged and sharp. Silent symphonies in her wounded heart. Verbal tornadoes left shadows in her mind. Searching for the sun, leaving storms behind. shadows creep where light once poured. Annabelle runs, but her past keeps pace. Every corner whispers, every mirror's face. Free but haunted, free but chained. Her heart beats wild, yet it's stained. She flies, she cries, she breaks, she tries. But why, oh why does her past still rise? Laughter fades, replaced by sighs. Her touch turns cold, her hope denies. The faces she loves slip like sand. Her hands reach out but can't withstand the weight of those she cannot see. Why won't they let her just be free? Free but haunted, free but torn. Her nights feel endless, her days forlorn. She soars, she roars, she aches, she tries. But why, oh why does her past still rise? Echoes of her name in the dark. Memories ignite like a fading spark. She screams, she pleads, leave me alone. But the past has a way of claiming its own. Whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna end it now. I will do a quick outro though. Alright, please subscribe to everyone that has joined. And if you guys have any further questions, feel free to comment. This channel's mostly been more of an entertainment thing and a fun thing for me and my friends and whatnot. But I really just needed to address this. So, yeah. Please like and sub to my Big Brother figure, Green Sonic. And take a look at his channel, as he posts a lot of entertaining videos of his story.
Mostly live streams though.
Yes, he does live stream at most. Anyway, without further ado, have a good day, everyone. And this is Annie the Hedge Kitty signing off.